Activate nature. Yesterday could have been the end, almost the end. Usually I go to the beach so many times, right? Even per week, and never in 3 years to 4 years that type of thing did not happen. Like whatever happened yesterday. I was almost getting drowned by the water. There's a lot of news this year that hey, a lot of people are dying. Like Coney Island, 2 teenagers got missing after the lifeguard clocked out on the water, right? Then you have people are dying on Florida beach, right? So yesterday was my day. I had a boogie board, and I like to boogie board is this foam board, big foam board that I like to fly on the wave. I don't know how to swim, just so you know. I went to the water yesterday, and all I was doing is it was a decent wave. It wasn't too much wave, and it was a daytime. Thank God some people were there, and I was laying upside down like that. I was like, here's the boogie board. I'm just holding it. I'm just like laying back on the water, and when I see wave is coming, usually it kind of lifts you up early, like, you know, even though the wave is coming right there and you're here, it kind of lifts up the water over here somehow, or kind of like pull you in, however, whatever. When the wave was coming, I started getting ready to do my boogie board, but then I see, oh my God, my feet is not touching the ground. I'm like, yo, what happened? Like when you don't swim, or if you're scared of water, you want to always make sure the ground is touching, right? When I started standing up, whenever I started to stand up, I don't see any ground touching the ground. I'm like, my goodness, I'm on trouble. It was sucking me in a little bit, and then I got paranoid. Obviously, you should not be panicking. I started waving. I was like, yo, hit me up. You know, there was a lifeguard. He saw me, but there's another Hispanic was there right next, and he saw me that I was going like that. I was panicked, and thank God he was near me, and he actually tried to like lift me up in the water, and he was trying to push me up and then push me toward the sand. And the lifeguard guy also saw that, so he started coming in, and then remaining way, the lifeguard actually took me over there. Surprised that it took me a little bit deeper pretty quick, but that never usually happened, and that was really shocking, because God forbid something would have happened to me, some minor mistake or minor weight would have sucked me in all the way inside there. What would have happened to all the extra creative power, all the script that I have written, my car, what gonna happen to all my computers, even though I don't own a Lamborghini or something, but like what would have happened to my stuff, you know, all of this thing, like just because of the simple mistake. I don't even know if that was, because usually I'm very tactical and I know what the fuck I'm doing. So this happened yesterday, thank God, you know. But guess what? So this would have never happened, and I'm so like, I go against the wave so many times, right? I go with the boogie board, people see me, people record me like, oh look, he's flying, he probably the expert on beach, but they don't know that I don't know how to swim. And they record me like, oh look, he's flying on the boogie board, and here you are yesterday in a perfect weather. It wasn't even stormy, and it was sucking me in. And then here's the first time a lifeguard I used their service to like that was crazy. It was kind of embarrassing for me. It was very embarrassing. It was like, yo, what was that? Like, damn it, I don't know how many people saw that. Thank God nothing happened, but at least there was 3 tactical move I have done, 3 or 2. Number 1 is, even though I know what I'm doing, and I know I have the ground support and all this thing, I always try to stay vision of the lifeguard at the middle. So here's their thing, their chair, big chairs and I'm always at the front, like 90. I'm always on the vision of their 90. Number 1. Number 2, what I did is this. Number 2 is that when I go to the beach, I try to make sure there's other people is there near me. I don't just go there completely isolated. Sometime, yeah, evening time or early morning time, there's nobody's there. I get it. I was there near people. Thank God the Hispanic guy saw me. Good job. Okay, number 2. And number 3 is I had a boogie board. And that was the best part. The boogie board would have at least make me float, just like the Titanic at the end. You saw Jack or Rose were at the top of the board. It can at least support you. God forbid something would have happened. So at least it would have a time. If I did not had a boogie board, things could have go very worse. You get what I mean? But I'm surprised I didn't even choke on the water. So anyway, that's, you know, I shouldn't have even video over this. Like, you know, it's almost like a perfect guy. It happened to a perfect guy, like someone like that. Was crazy. Never in 4 or 3 years, it never happened something like this. Happened yesterday on a New York beach, Jones Beach. That's just crazy, man. Yeah, anyway, I'm good right now. I'm happy. We have a lot of work to do. I'm not so active on the internet, but lately, because of the beach, I love the beach. I'm going there tonight again. You know, I met some great people too on the beach, but yeah, that was really unbelievable. This is for Activate Nature. Everybody just stay safe and be a little bit careful. Be a little bit of OCD careful. Like very, like, you know, if you're like a girl, you know, some girl who always check their surrounding, like who's next to me, kind of like that. that if you're scared of water, if you're a high value person, make sure that you have support. If you go to the park, be tactical when you walk on the park, or if you keep getting robbed on the park, or if you got attacked on the park, this time maybe take this direction after dark, or if it's too much thunderstorm about to come in, then stay next to the lifeguard. Don't go so deep. It's still water. It's still gonna have fun. So I'm talking about that type of like a tactical. Okay, that's it for today. I'm great, me, the perfect guy. I'm chilling. So I'm glad, I'm glad that I came back, not to my dog, not to my wife, not to my girlfriend, to my PC, and to this, that I can make wow. If that would have happened to Charles Schwab or BlackRock, that would be a huge deal. May not even know how to swim. Get it? So that's it. But they're on their fishing boats. Over.